Welcome back to the Wack Crew podcast. I'm your host, Zahid. I'm here with my co-host, Juan.
Hello.
And yeah, we're at episode 7.
hmm
Pretty
Yes,
exciting.
sir.
Yep. It's only us today again, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's fine though. That's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
It still works. It's either
It
always
still
crowded or
works.
not crowded, and today's not crowded. Just me and him. That's it.
There seems to be no medium.
Yeah. But
What is it?
that's fine. Wait, you were saying?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I just said there seems to be no medium.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's start off. Let's start off. Unrealistic, like I always do. So, the thing here, let me read it. Let me read it. If you had one chance in your entire life to go back, uh, I'd say, I don't know what time to put to not make it seem too overpowered, but also not like underpowered or something. So, it was originally 1 minute. I feel like at least 5 minutes then. Yeah, okay. Um, if you're to go back 5 minutes in your entire life, when will you use it? Or like, how do you think you'll use it? Oh, also, just a little extra to make it a little bit more realistic is that you'll get this ability once you go through puberty, right? So you're not gonna be like, oh, go back 5 minutes while you're like 5 years old or something. Okay. So, what do you think?
I have a specific memory that I would completely change forever. It's been haunting me since forever.
Uh-huh.
Back in 6th grade, it was like the fourth day of middle school,
Yeah.
and I found, what did I find? I heard this joke on potassium, right?
hmm
It had something to do with bananas,
Of
obviously.
course.
Anyways, joke was stupid, and I was telling everyone this
Oh
joke.
gosh.
I thought it was so funny.
I mean, like it's potassium though. Bananas. It's funny. You know.
I thought it was so funny that I would just say it everywhere. And then one time, it was like the first day of gym class, and then
Yeah.
the teacher, explaining the rules and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was talking about like the elements and like potassium,
What?
right?
Wait. Hold on.
It sounded
Sixth
it
grade?
sounded smart.
Oh, it
It
sounded
was part of
smart.
the
Okay.
joke.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Continue.
Yeah, it sounded smart, right?
Uh huh.
And then this girl in front of me, I don't know, I can't remember her name. She knew my name.
Yeah.
Can't remember why. And she was like, "Dang, you came to school smart today."
Ooh.
I was like, and I was like, "Oh yeah, she probably thinks I'm just talking about something like really smart, like a lesson."
Yeah.
But I'm like, "No, it's a joke about potassium and bananas." And then I thought for a second, this is like really stupid.
Yeah. Um.
So I want to go back to that
What?
point in time and stop myself from ever
Oh
saying that
my
joke
gosh.
ever at
Okay,
all.
okay, wait, hold on. So you would waste your, I guess, let's just say ability to go back 5 minutes in your life to reverse a potassium banana joke in sixth
Yeah,
grade?
dude, that thing haunts me every day
Oh
because
my,
of what I said after. She's like, "You keep the school smart," and I started explaining the joke again,
yeah.
like an idiot,
Yeah,
like a babbling
never
baboon,
explain your jokes. Oh my gosh. Whenever you explain a joke,
especially if it's like a high class. I say that like a fucking idiot.
yeah, but whenever you explain your
Bad.
jokes, it's just not the same. It just doesn't hit.
Yeah, I don't explain jokes anymore. I'm like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
You see me do it. Like, you don't hear what I'm saying, and I'm like, yeah, no, never mind.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
I started doing that because of what happened there.
I see.
Never explained a joke ever again. 'Cause, like I thought for a second, like I was like, this is like really dumb. I'm
Yeah.
never doing this again. And it was embarrassing. Like I felt embarrassed explaining myself.
And then
So
ever
yeah,
since that
I would
day.
waste time. And finally, I'll be free. I'll be free from my
Okay,
chains,
okay, okay. But
these shackles.
no, no, but come on, you're wasting so much potential in that ability. Like 5 minutes going back in your life, you get to redo that only once. Only once. You can't, that's the only time. And you're going back just for a little bit of an embarrassment in sixth grade.
Yeah.
Oh my
Unless
gosh.
actually, there's another thing that I wanna stop from happening. I
Okay.
burned a bridge
What?
between a friend.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you meant like literally, like actually.
No, 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 no. I burnt a bridge between a friend
Yeah.
because I was an idiot
Okay.
and I did something and I said things that I don't know. I think I kind of meant. I can't remember.
I mean,
But
like,
I do
yeah,
want to stop
probably hit it in
myself
a
from
moment.
burning that bridge
Mm.
because I remember saying like, I remember like having this whole I don't know text or something about like cutting them off or something.
Yeah.
I want to stop myself from doing that because actually I want to stop myself from getting to that place in the first place, which I would have to go to. I can't remember.
Interesting.
Mm, I would just like stop myself from burning that bridge because it's awkward seeing them around now.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want that awkwardness, so I want to go back to not burn that one.
Makes sense. Yeah, okay, now
So
that's
it
a
did
little
open a lot of
bit,
doors.
yeah, that's a little bit more better. That's something I would
Mm,
expect more. Okay. Um,
but the sixth grade one, the embarrassment, that's my number one.
oh my gosh. That's your number one?
Yes,
Number one.
you have no idea.
Okay,
You have no idea.
but listen, listen, listen. Let's just say, let me give you a little scenario, okay? So what if I was thinking, right? What if let's just say you're a pet bird, you know? Like I don't know. I was just thinking of a pet bird because why not, you know? But so what if something happened and then that pet bird um was like your everything. And then something happens and then you look away for like a whole minute and then look back and then that whole bird is dead. Okay? And you're crying and sobbing, but you remember that you have the ability. You get to go back remembering, oh wait, if I was paying attention to my bird, then it would still be alive, you know? So 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 what I'm trying to say is the reason, you know, you can use that ability for to, I guess I wouldn't say resurrect or anything, but or like bring back to life because you know everything happens for a reason. But in this scenario, right? Um, so you can basically undo your mistakes, like your fault. Like that's a huge thing. Like, what if someone died and your kind of only chance to bring them back is by going back 5 minutes? And I get it, 5 minutes, especially in a situation like that. It's a pretty big thing. Like you gotta go on a full mission to try to let that person survive again. But you know, like, and it can happen in any time of your life. Like you can use that ability in any time of your life. But then again, remember that um you wouldn't remember well no, you wouldn't know when you're gonna pass away, right? So you use it wisely. Um and because you know people can pass away in the most random times. So going back um like 5 minutes, so you're basically risking, if you do it later in life, then there's a chance you might never use it. But if you use it too early in life, then there is a chance where something happens in the future and you regret using it in the past for that one reason. So you see what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say, man?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do have one thing I
Go
wish I
ahead.
could stop.
Oh,
I
is it
don't.
like too personal?
Yeah, it's too
Okay,
personal.
makes sense. That's fine. I
I think
understand.
about it every day. That specific day, I could have said something,
Uh-huh.
or go back to where it began.
Hmm.
Every day, every night, I think about that.
I see. Well, then again, like you gotta always remember everything happens for a reason, and even small things can lead to huge things in the future.
Yeah,
So,
I guess. But like, I don't know. I don't like messing with time because I know it's gonna have complications, gonna mess back.
yeah, that's true.
I guess yeah, everything does happen for a reason.
Yep.
So, man, yeah,
Having a situation like this in mind, it always makes you think, um, what if this happened? Then the situation or whatever's happening to you currently would have never really happened before. Let me let's just say, um, um, 5 years ago, something happened and you stole. Okay, I'm gonna clear this thing out of my chest. Okay, um, and I know my mom is gonna hear this podcast, and I'm pretty sure she remembers this or something. So I'm confessing this. Um, back when I was in, I think it was like pre-K or something. There was this guy. There's no way. There's no way I'm saying this right now. But there was this guy. I was friends with him, and what happened was he had this one toy that was his favorite toy, and his absolute favorite toy. And I think you know what's gonna happen after. Um, and he it was like nap time or whatever, and I
hmm
sat and I would usually his mat was next to mine or close to mine, yeah. And I remember grabbing his toy.
Juan's audio cut out. What he was saying was, once he grabbed the toy, he stuffed it in his shirt, and then the other kid saw that his toy wasn't at his mat, so he started asking around where his toy was, and he just got really upset because no one would tell him because no one really knew.
Right, honestly, if he even ever listens to this podcast, and I really doubt he it would even be him or something, I deeply apologize, and I really doubt he would hear this, but I really apologize. But I lied straight. I lied straight to his face. Like I was like he was like, "Oh, do you know where my toy went?" And then I was like you can literally see a bump blanket, like you can see the toy movement in the blanket. And I was like, "Oh, I don't know where it is." I lied to him. Me now, I'm trying to be as I hear you laughing, bro. Well, yeah, I lied straight to his face. I felt so bad. I felt so guilty, and man. But now I try to be as honest as I can, and obviously I'm human, so I still mess up even accidentally. But anyways,
That's the same level as mine when I wanted to go back and not make that joke.
oh no, yeah,
You know,
you're right. I just realized
you
that.
can't dog on me for doing that when you
Okay,
want to do that.
okay, no, no,
We
no,
all
no.
have things we regret, okay?
That's true. But I wouldn't say, oh, I would go back 5 minutes just to switch that up. That's just to clear my. I wouldn't say clear my conscience because that sounds a little selfish. I wouldn't want to seem selfish, but I wouldn't go back to switch that just to give him back his toy. Honestly, if it was currently him right now, same age as me, I really doubt he would even care about that toy anymore. But
Mhm.
it's just a little story, you know. But yeah, and then I remember going, uh, like nap time started, and we started all going to sleep, and then after we went to go play, and he was pretty upset. And then here's the worst part. Okay, um, I remember getting picked up by my mom and going inside the car, and the thing I said to her, bro, oh my gosh, I was like, "Look, ma, I won this toy." Like I said, I won the toy, bro. Oh my gosh, I was such an evil little boy, man. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. That toy, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's so nice." And her saying that made me feel even more bad. Like at that point, I was carrying it so far that like I can't lie. I couldn't go back. And I think I still have the toy in like a toy box, probably in or miscellaneous room or something. But yeah, man, that poor boy, man. I just ruined his whole childhood just because of that toy. Uh, but yeah, I wouldn't go back in time. And let's just say I were to go back in time and not steal his toy. I think I only stole two times in my life. That was one of them. And the other time was okay, yeah, I'm also gonna explain this. Um, whenever it's stuff I realize I know I would regret in the future, obviously I regret it in the future. Um, I remember going to the mall with my family and my cousin was there.
Uh-huh.
She was like buying some stuff from the store and I see this thing. I see this marvelous thing on the shelf. I'm like, no way. And it was a Scooby Doo little mini car with gum inside of the car. I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. I need that so bad.
I mean,
And then
that sounds pretty epic.
it sounds extremely epic. But and then I remember like tugging on my cousin's shirt. Again, I was very young, like very, very young. And I remember asking, can you buy that for me? I really want that. And then she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I only have enough money to get some things for I guess whatever she was buying." And then I remember her heading out of the store and I was supposed to follow her, but that I was staring at that Scooby Doo gum toy. Oh my. Like I looked around. I remember I snatched it. I put it inside my pocket and started running out with my cousin acting completely innocent. Oh, and it hurts even more because that gum was pretty good. But man, that Scooby Doo, that's that Scooby Doo toy, man. Like I, I still remember how it looks. Like it had a little door on the side so you can put more gum inside too. Ah, that beautiful gum toy, man. Oh my gosh. We had the two stealing story when I was younger. After that, remembering each moment that I stole, which was only two times, um, I was like, dang, I regret both of those things. So I'm not gonna do anymore, and I never did after that, which is, I guess, a great ending
Yeah.
for the stealing stories. But I wouldn't say I would go 5 minutes back just to switch that up. You know, I learned my lesson, and I guess if it wasn't for that, for mini me stealing, then I guess I wouldn't say I would steal now, but like it's kind of like I learned that lesson to not do it again. And the thing is, I never got caught. This is my right here. This podcast episode is the day I finally reveal to the public about my about I'm
Like
turning
criminal
myself in.
background.
Yeah, I'm turning myself in right now to the police. I'm
I don't
sorry.
think I've ever
Please.
stolen.
Uh, you
I know
know?
this sounds like I don't think so. I can't remember any time that I've stolen. I've always been an honest person. Okay, that's a lie.
Uh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Go ahead, go
Let
ahead.
me rephrase.
Go ahead. Rephrase.
I've always been honest about wanting something. I would ask, "Hey, can
Right.
I get it?" And then they're like, "No." Okay, then that's it. I guess I never had the urge to like take something after somebody told me no. I guess I've always been a person who always follows the directions. A goody two shoes, if you will.
Ah.
I don't think I've
Mhm.
ever stolen something. Unless I have, but I don't think I've have. Mm,
I mean, like, if you're not mentally and like your childhood is not scarred by it, then I really doubt it. But there could be like an accidental steal that you wouldn't really consider it. Like I don't know, taking a scent that someone accidentally left the back on a
mm,
table or something. I don't know, something minor like that. I really doubt, just because I know how you are, and um, yeah, yeah. I guess "goody two shoes" is the right phrase I could put it for that.
I don't know. I've always done what I'm is told to do. I guess.
Right,
I'm
right.
really trying to think. Have I ever stolen before? I think I have. Strange. Feels like an open passage. It feels like a next step. Sorry, I'm drinking water.
The next step of stealing?
No, like it's like a right of way. Typically, growing up, like I don't know. That sounds bad, actually. That sounds like I'm encouraging people to steal if they want to grow up, but that's not what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, 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 no.
I feel like what I'm trying to
Oh,
say
also a
it's
little
a no,
reminder: the Scooby Doo toy was. Wait, hold on. It's quick. It's quick. The Scooby Doo toy was at least like $1 or something. Okay, you can continue. I just want to say that.
um what see now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, it's at a
My
normalcy.
bad.
It's at okay, not that okay. Well, that's actually true. Stealing is a normal thing. Okay, what I wanted to say
Uh-huh.
was it's a normality where most people do it at least once. So I find
Right.
it strange that I've never done it, or I can't remember if I've done it, but I don't think I have.
So, um, but there is a small chance that you have, maybe, or you forgot or something. um. Okay, back to the original prompt. Um, but
Oh,
yeah,
to the 5 minute
having.
power.
Yep, yeah, yeah, yeah. And what were you saying about like like you said it would be like rewind 5 minutes, yelling that or something? Because realistically, if it was an actual thing and people automatically knew how to do it, kind of like blinking and breathing,
Hmm.
um, then I feel like it would be some sort of like sixth sense. Something
Yeah, I mean, if a lot
happens.
of people had that power, that would mean that everyone else who has the same power, and one of them would go back 5 minutes. The other people were like, "Oh, somebody just went back 5 minutes." You went like it's a shared connection power where other people
Yeah.
with the power like yours know that you just did it.
Or okay. Okay, no, I see what you mean. Okay, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I feel like it would be like if something huge were to happen, because um completely everything would change. Everything would change um extremely, but also I feel like it'll be written in history of whatever happens. Like let's just say um if people were to have this ability for years and decades and centuries and all that type of stuff, then history would be completely different than how it would be now. But taking that into
That goes a
consideration,
lot for a lot of things.
um, uh, wait, what happened?
I mean, I said that would go for a lot of things. Like every little thing changes every big thing. If it wasn't for this, we
Exactly.
wouldn't have that. I mean, that
Hmm.
goes with what I was trying to say. Well, actually, I haven't said it here, but me and Juan, we were talking before we started recording about um, changing history, where we would take out like people, past horrible people who did really bad things, and if we would go back and off them. And I was like, you know what? Let me use my prime example, like Christopher Columbus. Like,
Hey,
if
whoa,
we
whoa,
were,
whoa, 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 wait, wait, slow down. You said that, okay? You said that. I would never.
yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, no, yeah. But
I
again,
said I would
remember,
go to my example. That's what I said.
yes, you're okay. Okay, I just want to
And I
clarify.
said,
I did
okay,
not say that. I'm not a murderer.
whoa,
You are. Wait, okay, no, okay.
what are you
Okay,
saying about
okay,
me?
yeah,
Whatever. Let's not
what,
say, okay.
voice
Let's
crack.
not say off or like stop.
Okay, yeah, stop. That's
Okay.
a better word.
So we said, okay, well, what I said is if we were to stop them from discovering the new
Uh-huh.
world, then because history would be completely different, and it's either that the people from the natives or people who were already in the North Americas, right, would never be conquered by
Hmm.
Spaniards or Englishmen, and it would be that the natives would conquer the Spanish and the Englishmen. And that would change
Yeah,
history. Or
yeah,
if we would stop him from doing it, it would probably be someone else, and it would be way later. Someone was bound to get the idea.
right,
Shortcut to India for spices. Somebody was bound to say that.
right. Okay, so what you're saying is history would kind of stick to its path, like
Yeah,
water
like
flowing. Okay. Yeah, I see
everything's
that too.
written. Everything's destined to happen. Maybe. Unless
Right.
it's not.
No, yeah. No, I think yeah, it is. Okay, also, but think about it. If you were to never do that, then we would never have an extra day off of school. Come on. Come on. Have you ever thought
Yeah,
of that?
hold on. And no, because then what I said was it was bound to be somebody else, so it would be just replaced
Yeah.
a few days later. But
Okay, yeah,
also,
yeah.
we already discredited him, and we already have the Indigenous Day,
Yeah.
Columbus Day. So
Yeah.
people are
But
bound to become woke and change the day to Indigenous People Day.
yeah.
Then we just choose like
Yeah.
some random Italian name, and instead of Columbus, it's somebody else.
Yeah. So what you're saying is we'll still have a day extra off of school.
Yeah, because somebody was like, "Yeah, shortcut
Oof,
to India,"
beautiful.
and then they find the New World, and like, "Yeah, I discovered this." No, you didn't.
Yeah.
It's bound to
It's a
happen. Somebody else was gonna do it, but yeah,
yeah.
that was a big segue.
Yeah, it really was. Um, but yeah, but like going back, people were to go 5 minutes back, then history itself, like people can abuse that power depending on how people are.
Yeah,
But the
they
thing
would like
is,
shape it to what they want,
yeah,
like
yeah,
a domino
exactly.
effect. Like if I do this back then, I could change where it's better for me right now.
Right. But again, remember, it's 5 minutes and you can use it whenever after puberty. So,
That could be like
so
somebody like live through history. They get the
yeah.
ability, and then they have like a. Oh, actually, never mind. That doesn't make any sense. Never mind.
Oh no, I feel like it would be all connected, where if one thing happened to this one person, then that's how history would be written. Like it would. Okay, let's just say two people, right? Because it's kind of hard to describe it because I can imagine it, but it's I can't really describe it. So two people, right? One person, um, they completely change history in just 5 minutes of their life. 2000, I wouldn't say history, but like as in like 5 minutes past, like current time. Anyways, so let's say the left person were to change this one thing and whatever, right? Then the right person, that's how it's always been.
Mm-hmm.
How they always see, that's how it's always been. Like it wouldn't be like, oh, this small thing is
Yeah,
happening
everyone else
to
without
just
the
a specific
ability
person.
would never know that that would happen.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
that's
exactly.
standard. Because they've
And
only
it
lived
would,
of what they know. Yeah, 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 I get you. I get it.
uh, yeah, yeah, exactly. So,
That would make the person with the power like above existence, I guess, because he's in a higher mindset now. Because he has
but
memory of both timelines.
exactly. You see, and it would be kind of normal if that was, an ability for everyone. It would be normal for someone to say, um, "Oh yeah, I just changed history right now," and then someone else would be like, "Oh, you did? What was it like before?" You know what I mean? Like they can see other types of timelines that was literally 5 minutes apart and say that it was completely different, right? And you wouldn't really know if you could believe them on
I
like,
feel like I've watched this
oh,
in a
was it
show.
really like this? You think so?
Oh, you
Is
know
it
where
not
I
a
watched
is
it?
it,
Okay, I was.
what what's up?
You are you aware of the show Flash and like the CW shows with the
Flash.
superheroes?
The one live action, right?
Yeah, they have like Supergirl, Green Arrow, Flash,
Okay.
some of
No,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
some
I
of the
never watched
superheroes and
it,
stuff.
but my parents have.
Um,
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
in the show they had like a big event where all the shows would like have a crossover. They've had like tiny ones, but
Yeah.
this was the big one. And in the final fight, they go to the dawn of time and they rewrite
I see.
history where every single person, because before it was that all these superheroes, well, most of these superheroes lived in different universes. But when they
Yeah.
went back into the dawn of time, they all live on the same universe. And only the people who were at the dawn of time
Uh,
remember that there used to be different universes. And now it's only one.
oh, I see.
It's only those people who remember that it was different. And then all like finding out. And luckily there was like it was I think it was Martian Manhunter who like he literally like memory shared the past timeline to everybody who weren't in the dawn of time. And that like freaked
Oh.
everybody out because like they were like, oh, all these like past villains exist, and it's like a whole problem
Oh.
because they before they were like, yeah, that past villain existed, and then Martian Manhunter was like, oh, this was the other timeline, and they're like, oh, so he
Uh-huh.
didn't exist.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, that does have a pretty big correlation. You know, and the show can do something similar. I feel like obviously they could do a a better explanation of what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I think it'll be a terrible idea if it was the actual thing. But it is pretty cool to think about that. Just thinking how one person completely changed their history and it's
Mhm.
completely normal to everyone else. It's a bizarre thing. Like it's completely normal. It's always been like that. But they changed it in 5 minutes. So maybe not for complete history. Like there could be some people with
We could change the
oh
bigger part of history. Like the main events in history that could like be changed one thing literally lead up like a big tragedy. If somebody were to stop a big tragedy, right, and they knew it was coming,
Oh,
and they're like, "Oh,
yeah.
they stopped that big tragedy." Okay, can I use the example of like 9/11?
Go ahead. I don't mind. It already happened. So, and
Okay,
people still talk about it.
let's
So, I
say
mean, like,
we were a person in 2000 in the year 2001, and
okay,
in for some reason in that year, World Trade Center no work that day.
right.
That big well, okay, because they also targeted the Pentagon. Okay, well, half of that big tragedy never really happened, and this is the year 2001, and that
Yeah,
9/11 happened. It changed a lot of things.
it did.
It changed
Oh,
a
you're
bigger part of
right.
history. Everywhere,
Uh,
everything after 2001 usually happened or led up to something like travel bans, right?
yeah.
Travel bans exist because of Middle Eastern terrorism.
Uh, I mean, like, you also have to keep in mind that in order for that to be changed, you would have to be like a really big picture and part of that. Like, let's just say you were inside of that plane and you knew that was going to happen,
Yeah.
you know? So you have to have fast reflexes on trying to change back time in that situation
I mean, all they had to do
before,
was make sure no one went to work that day.
yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
changes
yeah.
work that changes and then that would be I mean that the Pentagon was the only thing targeted and then the Pentagon would
Yeah.
ring up the president and the president and then the DC
Oh.
Washington DC would be notified. The only thing that would kind of be destroyed was the Pentagon. And that's like
Mhm.
one tragedy because 9/11 was like many. And think
Yeah.
about all the people who lived that day that had like kids or did different things.
Uh, mhm.
And World Trade would be like super, 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 super really good because all the workers survived. Like the national
True.
debt would be so different.
Oh, I didn't even think about that part.
Yeah, because if World Trade kept
You're
going
right.
after that, because it never happened,
Yeah.
and yeah, worlds would like not
It would be
worlds.
completely different.
Yeah, World Trade would world national debt. I mean, and then we would like have
Mm.
maybe different partnerships with different countries because World Trade kept going. It did keep going after
Uh,
9/11, but it wasn't as strong because of the buildings and stuff. There was like a time.
right.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
lot. See, it
Like it
was
was at its peak.
yeah. So that's like one big tragedy that would change history by one single call. Nobody's going to work today.
Right.
One call. I'm trying to think
Mm.
of other ones. Um, other national tragedies that could be stopped with one thing.
Yeah.
You got any ideas?
Um, I'm like mainly again, it goes in the perspective of the person, and depending on how high of authority they are, I guess. Like let's just say in a president's view, or no, I know not president. In just a high person's view, they can change history very largely. But then there would be some people using it in smaller reasons, like, oh, if this hasn't happened, no, if my I don't know, my piggy bank never cracked on the floor, then I would have still had my $1 back.
Yep.
You know, something like that. You know, like people would use it for different reasons. So I wouldn't really say I have a massive history groundbreak in
Oh, I
mind
have one. I have one. I
because that.
have one. I have one. I just
Go
remembered.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
If
Yeah.
if France and British people and the British government never drowned Germany in debt, World War II would never happen.
Oh boy, you're really testing my knowledge in history, bro.
Bro, isn't that amazing? Because when France and British people, British government, when they drowned Germany in debt, they went into like a depression, and they were
Yeah.
inspired by one man, Adolf Hitler. So if
Oh
so
god.
if the war if we still won the war, but the British government and France never debted them for the war, right? And they wouldn't go
Yeah.
into a depression, and they would just live like, oh yeah, we learned our lesson. We shouldn't do mass genocide. So then that would be normal. World War II never happened.
Uh.
And you know what? Adolf Hitler could have
Oh.
gone to our
Huh.
college.
Wait,
All
what?
remember he became a dictator because he didn't get accepted into art school.
Is that why?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not why, but that was like one of his things that changed his life. But like the
I
bigger
bet.
picture is that if we
Um.
never like drowned Germany in debt, they would never like be in a depression where they were so desperate that they followed a man into mass genocide.
Right. But then again, that's kind of going further. That's kind of like changing history and not changing it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And technically, everything can happen in the span of 5 minutes. Um, so they could have changed some sort of like minor thing that could have led to a bigger thing to happen.
Uh-huh.
But I wouldn't say this is probably in the span of how long would you say
What?
of just that whole history and
Oh, that would
the
change
the Brits and
like
whatever.
mm, 80 years of history.
80 years. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we're talking about
So
World War One.
having five.
That's
Yeah.
1907, 1917.
Okay, you're saying it like I'm about to confirm that. I have no idea.
I think yeah, it
But
would change like 80 years of history. And then Pearl
dang.
Harbor would never
But yeah.
exist. Oh my god.
Mm, oh my gosh. You can see more for past stuff. You can just puzzle piece that together. But in 5 minutes, um some small stuff would happen. But you do have some pretty big points
Yeah.
for the
I mean, I don't think that's like a
for
five
that.
minute, but that's like just a general like let me go back in time. But I mean,
Yeah.
convincing France and the United Kingdom to like not drown Germany in debt or not that much can take like 5 minutes. Like somebody could have convinced them. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, I see the point. But yeah, that I guess I think I got everything out for the 5 minutes going back in time thing.
Yeah.
I think it was
I,
pretty
I
interesting. I
really I
like that.
really segue your thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. This
Okay.
is a big idea.
Now
You want to do my thing?
what's your do I want to do your thing?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like, do you want to talk about it?
Your choice.
It's a
I mean, like, it's your
whole
idea.
crazy conspiracy that needs your full attention.
Okay.
The Olive
Um,
Garden theory.
you're at least gonna get 90%. Okay, explain to me, because I've never heard
Okay,
about this.
because I just made it up. Maybe.
Oh my gosh, it's not
Okay,
you
okay,
made it up
okay, okay.
yourself?
Okay. So, Olive Garden. It's a pretty cool
Yeah,
restaurant. It's pretty good. Sell pretty good food.
I like the breadsticks, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Did you know if you get there early
yeah.
enough? Never mind. That goes apart with the theory. Never mind. Forget what I said. Listen.
Okay.
Okay.
No, yeah, go ahead,
Cool
go ahead.
restaurant, good food, and like, how could they afford to keep themselves in business with all this food? It's a little suspicious. It's like they're giving out,
Really?
they have all these combos, these specials. We can get like a really crazy amount of food, for pretty low cost. Like you can go to
Uh-huh.
any other restaurant, Italian, right? You
Yeah.
can run a good bill. Olive Garden is different. Olive
Right.
Garden is different,
Uh-huh.
and you got to think about why. It's all because of
And
the
why?
soups and the salads. Stay with me on this one.
Staying with
Staying
you?
with you, okay? They
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
how long they've had this. But you can have unlimited soup and salad. Tell me,
Can you?
yeah, you can.
No
For
way.
like $4. No, $5. No, 7, 6. Somewhere around that.
Oh my gosh.
The point is it's
Uh-huh.
unlimited. Soup or salad, right? And then like,
Okay.
how
Okay.
can they afford giving out all that soup? I can go to Olive Garden, like get my favorite soup and get soup, 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 and keep getting soup. Not even order a main dish and leave. And like, how can they afford this?
I
How
mean,
can
like,
they afford this? Because they get in your head. Okay, listen. They offer the soup and
okay.
salad to fill you up. Because if you really think about it, you're like at the end
Um,
of Olive Garden, you're pretty full. You're like, I ate a little too much. And you
yeah.
can't really finish your
Yeah.
plate. The truth is, they don't even give you that much food of the main course. The plate is literally so weirdly shaped and like average bigger. And no, yeah,
Yeah.
it's weirdly shaped where it makes the food look like
Olive
there's a lot of it.
Garden plate.
It's like a really weird curve thing. You know how Olive Garden plates look.
Yeah.
I'll show up a picture.
Um.
And I'm
Yeah.
editing this.
Garden plates. Let's see.
It
Looking
looks
at it
like a
right
boat.
now.
It looks like a boat.
Oh. Yeah.
It
Yeah. Yeah.
makes
Yeah. I
the
see that
food
right
look
now.
bigger than it is because it has
Mm-hmm.
like a bowl effect. You know when you put food,
How big, like, is it sized? Is it, like just a regular
it's
size, or
literally
like,
smaller than
is
you
it
think.
mini? Is it?
It can't be that big of a
Oh.
portion. You're like, okay, but I'm
Yeah.
full, but it's a small portion. It's because they fill you up with the soup and salad. You can have two soups, one main course, out of there.
Oh.
They purposely fill you up with the sides so you don't notice that you're not going to get full with one main dish because it's really not that big. That's
Oh.
how they save
Yeah.
their money on main courses.
That's no. Yeah. 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 That's what buffets do too. You knew that, right? Do you know that?
Yeah.
The reason, yeah, the reason why is just a regular buffet. You pay a hefty, no, just a decent, I guess, semi decent
Yeah.
price to eat wherever you want,
Mhm.
and they know specifically humans, human beings, regular, their stomachs can at least, like the average human can at least take, like, let's just say, three to no, yeah, 2 to 3, just regular full plates, maybe if you're like an adult or
Yeah.
something. Some people just do not even one plate, right? Some people can do, I'd say, max of three, regular average human. But there's some of those people that still take more of that. But what I'm trying to say is that's what they do. Like, I remember seeing this episode in
Mhm.
Garfield, right? So Garfield, he went to the buffet and he's like, "Oh, I can eat whatever I want." And then and he was trying to hide. I think he was trying to hide from the the owner of the buffet, and he knew that since he's Garfield, he would eat as much as he want and as much as he can eat, right? Especially lasagna and stuff. So So I see your point, right? They know you're not going to eat a big amount after them feeding you up
Yeah. Now,
to a
I
certain
wanted to
point.
get remember when I talked about the breadsticks, right? If you
Yeah,
go when they open 11, 12, right?
yeah,
They're just about done baking the breadsticks. They're still in the oven, right? So you don't
okay,
really
yeah,
get immediate breadsticks in the so-called midday. But when you go in the afternoon, breadsticks are already there, right? It's complimentary. It's to
Yeah.
help you, like calm the hunger. And that's part of the
Mm-hmm.
conspiracy because they're calming you with the hunger and you eat so much breadsticks and it has gluten and gluten fills up your body pretty fast, right? Or not gluten, more like
Yeah.
bread in general,
No,
like,
yeah.
right?
Bread, yeah.
And you
Mm-hmm.
don't realize how many of them are you're eating. So you kind of fill yourself up a little bit. Or you make your body fill yourself up because it's bread. And then you get the main course and you're
Yeah.
full. And you think, yeah, that was a big course. It's not. They filled you up with bread or they filled you up with soup. And that's how they stay in business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Genius. You just figured
Genius
it out.
marketing. Olive Garden, I thank you. You're a genius.
Also, here's some background stuff on Olive Garden and my history with it. Um, I'm pretty sure I had I went to Olive Garden maybe twice in my life. I'd say maximum of twice from what I remember. But the only stuff I ate in Olive Garden at one time was literally just breadsticks and chocolate milk because I didn't want to eat. First of all, I don't like salads. I wish I did because salads are healthy.
I love
Okay,
salads. Salads are
and
delicious.
soups. I wish I liked salads, but um, and soups. I'm not a big fan of soups if it unless it's like um some Chinese type soup like a ramen or like egg chop soup. Oh my gosh, I love egg chop soup.
So,
Anyways, that's besides the point. Um, but other than those soups, I pretty much ate just breadsticks and some chocolate milk, maybe a little bit of like just those mint chocolates.
uh-huh.
One of my friends she would have like a limited amount of
Oh,
those
the mint
chocolates and bring them.
chocolates. I don't think they offer those anymore.
Yeah. Do they? What? Stop lying.
No, I don't.
No,
No,
yes
they
they
can't.
do.
No, because I was literally
Since when?
just there.
Since
I
when?
don't think they have them anymore, or they don't offer them anymore. Because like I was at
Oh
the up
my
counter. I know what
god.
you're talking about, because that's why I'm talking about it. I know what you're talking about. I
Yeah,
remember getting one, but I don't think so. They don't have them anymore, unless they only offer them in the afternoon. It's weird,
maybe.
but no, I don't
Because
know.
my one friend, she worked there like it was this year too. I don't know if she still works there, but
Yeah,
but
there's like
every
young
single
people
day she
working
would come
there. I
into
was like there.
class.
I'm like, you look young enough to be in high school.
No, there. Yeah, but yeah. So okay, so I'd like to ask you, what exactly, what point are you trying to give out
Oh,
for
the
the
point I'm pointing out
theory?
is like what people think. Why they like they offer all these things and they still win a lot of money because they're
Mm-hmm.
not spending that much money on the main course dishes. They're not buying that much seafood
Yeah,
because they're not really putting that many food on the plate. Because I told you about the big plate, and they're also filling you up with bread, and
yeah,
bread makes you full because it takes a long time to
it's
digest.
true.
So the theory is
Mm,
Olive Garden isn't giving you they're
full
giving you
meals.
below average dishes. Even though it's
Mm,
like it's pretty good quality food, but they're not giving you a lot of it because they're filling you up with soup or bread.
yeah, bro, we're about to get sued.
What? No.
We're about to get sued.
Look,
Yes, we figured them out,
Olive
bro.
Garden.
We're about to
CEO
get
Olive
sued.
Garden. I'm just applauding you on your marketing skills. You're a genius. Not saying anything bad.
Okay, so Olive Garden, if you're hearing this, um, sponsor us.
Yeah, I would totally go. I mean, I'm dying to go back. I haven't tried
Yeah,
everything.
I like the chocolate milk.
Something.
Yeah, yeah. I like the chocolate milk. That's
Yo,
yeah.
Juan, let's go to
But you
Olive
can sponsor
Garden.
him. Nah, bro. I think no. Okay, I mean, like if Olive Garden's hearing this, then yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
it's near the
But if
Best
they're
Buy.
not, then I think yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
And like I said, it's
Um,
cost effective. That's part of the theory.
it is cost effective. So no, but yeah, but think about it. You can get unlimited soups, breadsticks,
Yeah,
and
and you
whatever.
can leave.
You can leave.
I mean,
Exactly.
you have to pay, but
So
soups don't really cost that much, and it's unlimited. Like it's
yeah,
crazy.
I'd probably just fill myself
Which
up with
brings me
the
to my next
breadsticks.
point that I just invented now: the Olive Garden
Go
loophole,
ahead. Oh my gosh.
where you could just have soup and
Go
salad
ahead, explain
and
that.
breadsticks and pay the bill and leave. Like you don't even have to get a main dish. Olive Garden loophole.
Can you
I
do
mean,
that?
yeah.
Did someone ever do that before?
I
Or?
mean, I went there and I was with my brother, my two brothers.
Yeah,
My brother literally just got soup and didn't order a main course, and he was
that's it.
like, he had two soups. Cause I ordered a soup too, and we switched. 'Cause after we finished our own soups, we switched. He had some salad and some breadsticks, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty full." See, it didn't even cost that much
Mm. What would the average price would you say
for
it would
olive.
be?
Actually, I could search it up right now on Google Maps. They have the menus on here.
Go
Let
ahead.
me just
So okay, so what you're saying is this is so if you're a homeless
Whoa,
person, um, listening to the podcast, go to Olive Garden. It's healthy and cost effective.
you can
You're
get like
welcome.
a lot of bread and it has enough calories to give you a lot.
Yeah, get a lot of bread.
I don't want to call the
Get some
restaurant.
chocolate
Whoa,
milk.
whoa! I just
Be good.
almost called the. Okay, here menu
Yeah, we're about to ask them, huh? Get some
entrees.
breadsticks,
Is it here?
some chocolate milk.
What's the desserts? Wine, beverages, dinner duos. Exactly. Yeah, these dinner duos. Like you can't give out that much food and it only be $8.99. You're getting half a lasagna and
Oh,
like half of a cheese ravioli with marinara. That's a lot of food for $8.99. See, I'm telling you, and
true.
you're not gonna finish it too.
But no, yeah. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Um,
Look, wait. This
dang, I
is also
forgot.
a new thing that's limited. Never-ending stuffed pasta. They can't just do that and not lose money.
You're right.
I told you,
You're
told you,
right.
they're filling you up with different foods with the breast fix and the soups.
Yep.
Can't find how much the
Yeah.
freaking soup costs. I'm
Just find soup. Find another soup.
uh,
Take your average.
just gonna search it up on Google because this is taking too long. Olive Garden, Garden soup. Excuse me,
Bless you.
I burped. Okay,
I
how
know.
much does that cost? You mean it's 40 minutes away? That's not a price.
Just saying. Every single time someone burps, just say bless you. They're gonna be very
Bruh.
confused,
It's just a
and
whole article on one
it's very
soup.
kind.
How did you write? I can't
Okay.
find the price.
Okay.
Wait, what if I go with shopping? Hold
Okay, that's
on,
fine.
shopping. Oh
Oh
wait,
my gosh.
that's
We're
Panera.
starting
What the
milking, bro.
hell? Looking at. Oh my god!
Okay, enough about the soup.
I'm telling you, it's
You're
cheap.
you're, you're focusing too much on the soup, bro. Yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap.
But it's cheap.
Once again,
It's saving
um,
the place a lot of money, which allows you to get a lot of food.
yeah. I mean, like I said multiple times, breadsticks, some chocolate milk. That's all you need. Not even the soups, not even the
Pretty easy.
pasta,
I can like them. They're
not
pretty
even
good.
a salad. Just get some breadsticks, fill yourself up. You're good.
I think the unlimited soup was like $6.
That's unlimited soup.
Well, it gives
That's
you
crazy.
options. It's either you either get like the chicken and gnocchi, the zuppa toscana, and the.
Are you really saying the whole menu
I
right now?
wish. I'm going from memory.
You're saying the whole menu. Oh my gosh.
Bruh. Am I gonna go back to there? I'm just gonna go back. You know what? Never mind. The point
Yeah,
is
just
cost-effective soup that
yeah.
fills you up on purpose. That makes it look like you're full, but you didn't really eat much of the main course. That's the Olive Garden theory. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you for your time. Interesting topics today.
Yes.
We definitely did talk about soups way too long,
I mean, we've only
but
talked
that's
about it for like
fine.
20 minutes.
Now you guys know. Wait, okay, that's still way too long talking about soup, man.
Soup's good.
Regardless, now you know. Oh,
Yeah, now you know the Olive Garden theory, so you can be woke, which allows you to unlock the Olive Garden loophole. Get a lot of food for not that much money.
exactly.
A tip's gonna hit though. They do expect a tip, so. But I'm not really a tippy person, so I'm not worried.
No. You always cry every single time you give a tip to.
My wallet hurting. Like I can afford a tip, but like, do I really wanna? I don't.
It's kind. At least give them a quarter.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
do.
It's something,
throw a
right?
penny.
Oh my gosh.
The standard is 20%. Can you believe that? When I heard that, 20%? No, that's a standard in the U.S. 20% tip. You're crazy. You're getting $2. Stop talking to me.
Relax. It's just a tip. Anyways,
in America,
I feel like we should wrap it up here.
Really, no one else in the world tips but America.
Hey, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would like to get tip. You know, it's fine. I don't mind.
I guess it is a way to show gratitude, but I'm a cheap person.
There is.
You won't get too much gratitude from me. I'll say thank you. I'm a very polite person to waiters. I'm understandable. There's a lot of people that just like a rude customer.
Oh, that silly Willy burger, bro. Oof.
Don't bring that up again.
Yeah. Okay.
That burger was good.
I won't.
Okay. I regret nothing. They have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, but you didn't you give a tip?
Yeah, I left like $2.
Did you?
Exactly. See, I told you. I'll give you like $2.
But yeah, the silly Willy burger.
That one didn't
100% recommend. I didn't even try it. I didn't even try it. I just tried a pizza and
a brunch burger.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. Okay.
We talked too much about food.
Yeah, we're talking about way too much about food now.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a little hungry right now.
And I'm not eating anything tonight because I don't want to. Weight loss goals. We're going good, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. It's not unhealthy. I'm eating, so no one like get alerted. I'm eating, okay? I'm not skipping meals. I'm just choosing not to have a third meal today. So
as long as you're as long as it's good, you know.
So yeah, that's been us. We've been the Wacky Crew.
Yes, sir.
Me and Juan. You already know. It probably gets boring.
Hopefully more people next time.
Next.
Yeah, probably.
Next week? No. Next time. Let's say next
maybe?
time.
No.
We're gonna have
next time. Yeah, next time.
Hopefully.
Maybe. Hopefully.
If this happens again, yeah, we're gonna have a guest and hope they bring something new to the table. And I hope it's interesting for you guys.
And maybe one day
from you guys. Like you guys never tell us anything. I need some reciprocation.
Yeah, come on, guys, come on.
I always put our Instagrams on the end of our videos. If you go on the YouTube, contact us if you want to be a guest.
Check it out.
Be respectful.
That's exactly my point.
Open. I give you the tools. Just, use them. If you're listening on Spotify, Go to the YouTube. It's not that hard. Find it. Go to the end of the video. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I mean, the watch time is preferred, but
Come on.
like, you know, just know that we're open to guests.
It really is.
If it happens again. Yeah.
I'm excited now.
Yeah.
I like that. I like to see that.
We're
So let
also
us
thinking
know,
about
guys.
exploring
Right?
social
Can't
media
wait for that.
platforms. So look out for everything you
Mhm.
have. You know, we might go on Pinterest.
Yep. That's how far we're gonna
Yeah, we're
go.
going to Pinterest.
on
We're not going to
now.
Facebook though. That's in the past. Don't
No
expect us on.
way. Yeah. Maybe. I'd probably make a secret account just for that.
But
Just for
we'll
the
have an
memes,
Instagram
but
one soon, and we'll put in the description and stuff. But we have our individuals there, so you can contact us. Yeah,
Mhm.
opening the door.
Sounds good.
But we're also putting restrictions. Okay, we're talking a little too much, so yeah, this has been the Wacky
Yeah.
Crew, episode 7, fighting soup,
Mhm.
time travel.
All right. Yeah. Time travel. 5 minutes in
Time
the past.
travel. You're
5 minutes in the
traveling.
past. Not time travel.
Even it's like taking 5
Not
steps.
time
Yeah,
travel.
it's
But
traveling.
mini time travel. Anyways, you know, have a wacky day.
We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you next one.
Mouse.